been flying for 47 years, a little better than that, I guess. And just a livelihood. I've never got rich at flying, but it's been enjoyable.
There's just something about the open sky that calls out to Bill Wyatt. Seems being alone in the cockpit with nothing under you but clear Texas air gives a man time to think. And Bill spent nearly 50 years flying and thinking high over the Lone Star State till one day he got to looking at his plane's propeller and the wheels in his mind started to spin.
I spin a lot just to spin, not to make anything. Just let it twist. It's pretty frustrating when you start to learn how to spin, but after a while, it's pretty good relaxation.
Anchored firmly on the ground, Bill Wyatt has taken to spinning yarn on an old-time spinning wheel. It's an art, Bill says, to take raw wool and from it spin usable yarn, but it's the wheel itself that got Bill's attention. He was taken with its functional simplicity. In fact, it's the wheel that started all this in the first place.
Well, this was strictly accidental. I never planned on making a spinning wheel. I've always been handy with my hands and making mechanical things work, and this wheel was just crude, so I said, well, I think I'll just make my own wheel.
Bill Wyatt is the only person we know who makes spinning wheels. Now, I suppose there's not much call for the things these days, but that's part of the problem. It's an art that we've all but lost, and Bill has taken it upon himself to preserve a piece of an almost forgotten America.
I don't proclaim to be the best spinner in the world, but I think in order to build a spinning wheel, you have to spin. And there's several things that unless you know how to spin, you'll never find them, never put it into the finished wheel.
Seems Bill got to building and got carried away. Today he's got a whole collection of wheels with a new spin on a very old art. And together with wife Lynn, the two keep the wheels turning.
We don't need to spin, for sure. But it's kind of a lost art. It's neat, the heritage of it in this country. I just think it's from days gone by that they're fading into oblivion and just trying to keep the history alive a little bit.
Bill and Lynn Wyatt are weaving together a fabric of life, the way it was during the turn of the last millennium. What was once a necessity is now a novelty, but Bill hopes he's doing his part to ensure that the old spinning wheels never stop.
The wheels, I think, they're here to stay. Something to hand down from family to family. To me, they're a work of art. I can't paint, I can't draw, but I can work with wood. And I think they're kind of a thing of beauty.